Just go, okay. So I've been working for Victory Performance for about 1.5 years. Before that, I was in the orthopedic residency program at USC. So the patient population here, relatively active, typically between the ages of 30 and 50. Percentage of patients that I would want to go out and have a beer with, I don't know, maybe 60, 70%.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. A couple things that would allow someone to thrive here, I think just being open-minded to learning some things that maybe are not what you would expect learning coming into it, and then just being able to continue to roll with the punches and grow and change as things change with the business and with our processes here. Somebody who would not do well would probably be someone who's very stuck in a particular way of thinking, or who is not open to things changing or adjusting as we go. But really, I think that as long as you have an open mind and you're willing to sort of roll with things, I think should be good. So here I spend for the eval about 1.5 hours with each patient, and then each follow-up is 1 hour. So working here has been different in that the volume is a lot lower. So here I typically see between 6 to maybe 8 patients per day versus 15 to 17 at the other place. So that's a little bit different, and then just not working within the insurance system also has some differences that come with it. So not having to work within the insurance system, really the biggest thing is that it allows me to just treat the patients as I see fit, not having to think about what insurance wants to see on the billing sheet. So the documentation here, we use a system that just basically we document in a SOAP note style note. We don't have any really drop-down menus or anything. That being said, the templates are customizable, so if you did want to put any of those things in, you can, but it's pretty relatively quick and painless. So not really. I mean, there are certain expectations that are set forth in terms of productivity and goals and things like that, but it's always approached more as a team. So if there's an issue with meeting any of those goals or any of the set productivity expectations that are not being met, then it's seen as an issue that the whole team has to address rather than just being on each individual. So there really isn't any pressure to treat in a particular way, as long as what you're doing makes sense and can be backed up by some kind of reasonable rationale. It's always emphasized that learning and growing is a big part of both each individual, but also the business as a whole. So I do feel that is supported well. It's definitely going to be a very different experience than you would find somewhere else, and I think there's a lot that you can learn here that you probably would not learn most other places.